Hello 6th primary, how are you all? Today we will going to make a general revision on what we took in lesson 1 and 2 and 3. Today we will going to talk about lateral surface area and total surface area of the cube and cuboid. Today we will going to talk about what the distance between 2 points in our coordinate plan, and also we will going to answer many exercises on it. Let's see how we will going to solve many different ideas on these lessons. Our general revision on unit 1 and 2, on lesson 1 and 2 and 3. The first lesson we will going to revise and answer exercises on that to determine the points on our coordinate plan. The first exercise here, he wants for me to determine the position of the following points, L, M, N, Z. Then after putting my points on my plan, he wants me to find the perimeter and the area of the shape. So my point is supposed to give me a shape, a one shape. L, the first point, -3 and 2. And we have to remember that when I was reading my point, I was saying the first point represent X and the second number represent Y. Also here it's X. So in X, I will going to go to 2 positive in the positive side and Y 2 and so on. Let's put our point. We said that the L was -3 and 2. -3 in X and 2 in Y. So I will going to put L in this point. And the next M, it was 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Also I have point N. Point N was 2 in X and 6 in Y. So I will go to 2 in X in the X-axis, go up in till 6 in Y-axis. The fourth point I have, point Z. Z was -3 and 6, -3 in X-axis up to 6 in Y-axis. So if I'm joining the points L, M, N, Z, when I'm joining my point L, M, N, and M and N to N and Z, and Z and L. By here, I can find this is a rectangle. I have a rectangle shape. So if I have a rectangle shape, I can find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. Let's remember the perimeter of the rectangle, it was what? It was length plus width all times 2. So we're going to find the length, the distance between an N and M, and the distance between L and M. And if I do that, I will going to find 4 plus 5 all times 2. So 4 plus 5 give me 9. 9 times 2 give me 18 centimeter because it's a perimeter. But if I want to find the area, the rule of the area of the rectangle, it was length times the width. So I'm going to make 4 times 5. So 4 times 5 give me 20. And don't forget that the area will be centimeter square, of course. Let's do the second one. Here, he gave me already my plan drawn in the shape. And he wants for me to determine the following points, layer 2, -2, B, 1 and 1, C, 1 and 6. Then he wants for me to find the image of A by translation 2 and -1. The first point, I'm supposed to find my point A and B and C on the my coordinate plan here. So I will going to find B, A, and C. A, it was 2 and -2. 2 in X and -2 in Y. So I will going to put like that. So this is my point A. I'm supposed to put it here. B, 1 and 1. 1 in X and 1 in Y. So I'm supposed to put my B here. The last point I have C, 1 and 6. 1 in the X-axis and go up till 6. So I have 6 drawn here. So I put my point in my plan. Now he wants for me to find the image of the point A. by translation to a negative 1. You have to understand that the translation mean here, I have the first as x, the second as y. So my point A, it was 2 and negative 2. It means that I will going to add 2 plus 2 because I have in point A, 2 in x. And he, by translation, another 2. It means that the point x move 2 distance or move 2 points. So I will going to make 2 plus 2. In y, negative 2, I will going to add negative 1 to find my image. So I'm adding a point. How can I find the point? Image plus translation. So in y, I have negative 2 plus negative 1. So negative 2 plus negative 1 give me negative 3. Now the point A dash, A dash دي يعني ايه يا 6 primary؟ A dash يعني الامج بتاعت البوينت A. It will be 4 and negative 3. يعني it means that the point A by translation to a negative 1 moving from 2 to 2 and negative 2 moving to 4 and negative 3. So I supposed to have 4 and negative 3. So here I supposed to have A dash or A, the image of A. Let's see how we can find the points and the translation and the image with this table. This table I can find it. You can find it in the math book. The first point he wants from me to find the point. He already gave me the point and the translation, and he wants for me to find the image. Let's remember the rules. How we can find the image? The image equal a point plus a translation. So I will go to add the point plus a translation to find my image. How I will going to do that? I will going to find x with the x. X here by 3 in the point. So I will going to make 3 plus 3, and y, I will going to take it 2, y by 2 plus 1 to find my image point. طيب. This is the rule of the image. The image, how can I find the image? Point plus translation. طب if you want from me to find that translation, how I will going to do that? I will going to make an image minus a point. I will going to make an image minus a point to give me that translation and take care of that part. It's like an equation. Can you remember the equation we took before in fifth primary, and we answered and we explained it before. So he wants from me to find the translation. So I will go to move the point from this side to another side by the vice versa sign. So point is a plus, so I will go to the next side or to the other side by minus. So it will be image minus point to give me the translation. Also I can make to find the point, so I need to find the point. طيب يبقى البوينت إيه اللي هحركه الترانسليشن. So I will going to move the translation to the other side by minus. So it will be image minus a translation to give me the point. It's very easy, and you can write it if you get confused about it. So you can write it directly to not forget or to not get confused. So we can do the first one. We said 3 plus 3 and 2 plus 1. So my number in x, the image in x will be 6 and 3. So it will be 6 and 3. This is my image. The second one I have x plus 2, y minus 1. And the image was 3 and negative 3. So remember how we were going to find the point? We was finding the point by making كنا بنلاقي البوينت ازاي؟ ان انا بعمل الامج minus a translation. So I will going to make an image, make it minus a translation. يبقى 3 minus 2. So I will going to make it 3 في x, 3 minus 2. So it will be, the answer will be negative 5 and 4. It will be negative 5 and 4. طب why negative 5? Because negative 3 minus 2, it will give me negative 5. We already do that. And 3 minus 1, we said before, minus give me, if I have two negative beside each other, it changes to become a positive. So instead of making 3 minus 1, it means 3 plus 1, so it gives me 4. So here it will be negative 5 and 4, negative 5 in x and 4 in y. The next one, I have 0 and negative 3. 0 and negative 3, it's my point. He wants for me to find that translation. And the image is supposed to be 0 and 0. So 0, x plus what give me 0? الترانسليشن كنت بجيبه ازاي؟ Say it again. الimage minus the point. So we're going to make the image minus the point. So 0 minus 0 give me 0. Okay. طيب. Negative 3. I will going to make the image 0 minus negative 3. 0 minus negative 3. It means that I will count 0 minus 0 is 0. طب 0 minus minus 3. Negative minus or minus minus or negative negative, it will be changed to become a positive. But it means that I will going to make 0 and 3. 0 plus 3 give me 3. So it will be a translation supposed to be 0 and 3. 0 and 3. I will going to repeat it again. 0 minus 0, it give me 0. 0 minus minus 3, it will be like a plus. 0 plus 3 equal 3. Okay? طب why we do minus? عشان احنا to find the translation I'm supposed to make an image minus the translation. X minus X. Y minus Y. Let's do the last one. I have negative 4 as a point and negative 1. وهنا translation x plus 3 or y plus 1. So directly I will going to make negative 4 plus 3. Okay. Y اللي هي negative 1 plus plus 1. So it will be the answer is supposed to be negative 1 and 0. Negative 4 plus 3 equal negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1 equal 0. And we took before في البروبرتي بتاعتنا لما يبقى عندي النمبر adding الانفرس بتاعتها طبعا لازم يبقى عندي 0. Let's see the second exercise here, or the second idea. I have here a cube of edge length 5 centimeter. Find the lateral area and total area and volume. He asked me to find the lateral and total area of the cube. Also the volume, we already took it in the first term. Let's do الكيوب lateral area. تعالوا نفتكر مع بعض. lateral surface area of a cube, it was what? It was side times 4. So I was making side times side to find the area of one base. The area of one base, it will be side times side. Times 4, because I'm finding the lateral area, the 4 side faces. So I will going to find the area of one face times the 4 faces to find the lateral surface area. So السايد عندي أو الإدج عندي ب 5. So I will going to make 5 times 5 times 4. It give me 100 centimeters squared. This is the lateral surface area. طب if I want to find the total surface area, the total surface area, it means that I'm finding the total area of the all faces of the cube. How many faces of the cube? It has 6 faces. So I will going to find the area of one face by making side times side. I'm making multiplied by 6 to find the total area. So I will going to make 5 times 5 times 6. It gives me 150 centimeter square. So a lateral area, it means that the 4 side faces, the 4 side faces, 2 sides, will back, will in front. طيب total surface area, it means what? The all faces, 6 faces كلهم. طب let's remember how we was finding the volume. The volume can be side times side times side. So we're going to make 5 times 5 times 5, give me 125 cubic centimeter. Area, centimeter square. Volume, cubic centimeter. Let's have the second one. I have here a cube without a lid, and concentrate. A cube without a lid means what? Means I have only 5 faces, not 6 faces, because the top has missing here. So I have only 5 faces. A cube without a lid, its edge length 10 centimeter, finds its lateral area and its total area. Type a lateral area, I don't care about the lid, because I'm only finding the 4 side faces. So I will going to say side times 4, and the side will be by 10. So it will be 10 times 4, give me 400 centimeters square. But if I'm finding the total surface area, I will not going to use side times 6. It's supposed to be side times 5. 5. Why? Because it's occupied without a lid. Without a lid, it means 5 faces only. Only 5 faces. So it will be side times 5. 10 times 10 times 5 equal 500 centimeter square. Let's do the third exercise here. Here he gave me the perimeter of the base cube is 28 centimeter. Calculate its lateral area and its total area. We remembered in first term we was taking such a rule. If I have a perimeter of one face of a cube, so I have to find the edge. How can I find the edge from the perimeter? By making it divided by 4. So to find the edge length, I will going to find the perimeter divided by 4. So perimeter have here 28. 28 divided by 4 give me 7 centimeter. So this is the edge. When I find the edge, I can find easily the lateral area and the total area by making a lateral area equal side times 4. So I will going to make 7 times 7 times 4 give me 196 centimeters square. If I want to find that total area, remember it's a cube with edge length 7 centimeter. So التوتال بتاعي هيبقى 7 times 7 times 6 or side times 6 of course. So it will be 294 centimeters square. It's too easy. Only the exercise here, the idea of the exercise, how to find the edge from the perimeter. And we already took it in the first term. If I have a perimeter, I will going to make divided by 2. If I have the sum of edges, I will going to find the length of the edge by making divided 12 and so on. The fourth exercise here, I have a figure of a circle. Okay, I have a figure of the circle. He tell me in the opposite figure, if the diameter of the circle is 14 centimeter, then the area of the shaded part. He wants for me to find the area of the shaded part. And take care, he's coloring all the circle in except the triangle part. He's drawing a triangle without shading it. So I need to find the shaded part here, the area of the shaded part. First of all, I will go to find the area of the whole circle. Let's remember how we was making the rule of the area. First, he gave me the diameter. So to find the radius from the diameter, I'm supposed to make divided by 2 top. Why I have to find the radius? I already have a diameter because of the rule, the area rule. Okay, so I will going to make diameter divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 give me 7. So my radius will be equal 7 centimeter. Now, the area of the circle, let's remember the rule of the area of the circle. It was 22 or pi times radius power of 2. Radius power of 2. So pi times radius power of 2. This is my rule. Because of that, I need a radius to find my area. The area of the circle, of course. So pi, he already gave it to me as 22 out of 7. I will go to write my rule, 22 out of 7 times 7 power of 2. By calculating it, I will go to find that my area is supposed to be 154 centimeter square. So this is my whole area. This is my whole area of the circle. But I don't want the whole area. I need to take the part, the triangle part. So I will go to subtract the whole area of the circle minus the area of the triangle. How can I find the area of the triangle? Can we remember? I will going to find the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle, it will be half times base times height. We already took this rule before in 5th primary too. So half times base times height, I have the base. So it will be 8 times 6, half times 8 times 6, it will give me 24 centimeter square. This is my area of the triangle. Now I will going to find the area of the shaded part by making the area of the whole circle minus the area of the triangle. So I already found that the area of the whole circle was 154 minus 24. So it gave me 130 centimeters square. This is the area of my shaded part. Let's return to the circle. From where I find the rule بتاعت الtriangle, it was half times base times height. He already gave me the height and the base 8 and 6. So I will go and try half times 8 times 6 to give me the area of the triangle. I know this is a lot of rules, but you have to studied, and if you practice a lot, you find it so easy to remember such a rule. Okay, the exercise number 6 I have, a circle, its circumference is 66, and we took a talk before about the circumference. It's like the perimeter of the circle. Okay, so the circumference is 66 centimeter. Calculate its surface area. How can I find the area from the circumference? We was making what? First of all, you have to write the area, the rule of the circumference. The rule of the circumference was 2 radius times pi. 2 times radius times pi. So I have here the circumference not having the radius, and I already know the pi, but from where can I find the radius? I have a rule. Tell me, if I have a circumference, how can I find the radius from the circumference? I will going to make circumference divided by 2 pi. I will going to do that. To find the radius from the circumference, it will be the rule. Circumference divided 2 pi give me a radius. So I will going to make 66 اللي هي circumference بتاعتي divided 2 times الباي اللي هو مديها لي. By calculating it using the calculator, I can find my answer as 10.5 centimeter. This is the radius. I only do this part to find the radius, to find the area of the circle. Let's remember the area rule. Area equal what? 2 radius times pi. So I will going to make area radius power of 2. It means I will going to make 22 out of 7 times 10.5 power of 2. By calculating it using the calculator, I found that the area will be 346.5 centimeter square. Sometimes when we answer the area of the circle, we find a many decimal point. You can approximate it, or you can write only the first 2 decimal places, and that's enough. The next exercise here, I have a circle. In the opposite figure, a circle M of radius 7.7 centimeter is divided into 3 equal circular sectors. Find the surface area of one sector. And the pi will be 22 out of 7. Now I have this circle divided in 3 equal sectors. السيكتور اللي احنا قلنا ان هو it's apart between 2 radii. Okay? He wants from me to find the area of one sector. Each one sector equal what? Okay, so I have 3 sectors. So how can I find that? I will going to find the area of the whole circle. Then I will going to make it divided by 3 because I have equal 3 sectors. So I will going to make divided by 3 to find the area of one sector. Let's do the exercise. So the first part, I will going to find the area of the whole circle by making pi radius power of 2. He already write the pi that 22 out of 7. So I'm going to write, and I already found the radius by 7.7 square. So I will going to write 22 times 7.7 power of 2. So by calculating it, it gives me 186.34 centimeter square. So I will going to find the area now by making pi radius power of 2. Pi will be 22 out of 7 times 7.7 all power of 2. By calculating it, I have 186.34 centimeter square. This is the area of the whole circle. But I want to find the area of only one sector. So I will go to take the total area, making divided by 3. So it gives me the area of one sector will be 62.113 centimeter square. Exercise, the second exercise I will go to answer here, if the lateral area of a cube is 36 centimeter square, find its total area. Here he gave me the lateral area of a cube and he wants from me to find the total area. How can I answer such an example? It's too easy. First of all, I will go to find the area of one face. مش أنا هنا هو مديني lateral area. يعني lateral area means what? The area of the 4 side faces. طب I need only one face. I need the area of only one face. So I'm going to make a lateral surface area divided by 4. ليه؟ لأن lateral area means الاريا of 4 faces. طب أنا عايزة الاريا بتاعت one face. يبقى أنا هعمل divided by 4 to find the area of only one face. So I will going to make 36 divided by 4, give me 9. This is the area of one face. طب he want me to find now the total area the total area of this, it will be a lateral area of one face times 6 faces, because I have the 6 faces in my cube. So I will going to make 9 times 6, so it will be 54 centimeter square. By this point, we finished revising about the distance between 2 points, how to find the image and the point and the translation, how we can find the area of the circle, how we can find the radius from the circumference. We answer a lot of exercise on the lateral surface area and total surface area of the cube and cuboid. I hope you understand every part we already explained here, and I wish to see you fine next